What is going on? It's your man Hendo here, and welcome back to the Road Pod. This is a great day. This is the day we start actually sticking to our word, and we're going to give you 25, 30-ish minutes.
You're already not doing it.
I'm not doing what?
Sticking to your word.
I told you 25, 30 minutes. I didn't say any more than that. So we're going to get in, hit these topics, get out. Because we weren't even supposed to do this. This was like a last minute pop up thing. But I appreciate you, Brodney, for always being there when I need you.
Sure. That's what we'll say. That sounds good.
What do you want to call it?
You're welcome.
All right, that's all you had to say, bro.
That's all I said.
Like we've had like what 6, 7 shows, and you've been here 6, 7 times.
And that's cool because that's like 28,000 loyalty points.
I give you
28,000 loyalty points. That's what I thought.
280.
Okay, well, if that's gonna be how it is, let me hop in the chat because I get them points up.
Yes, right.
Can't be dealing with 28 already behind right now. This is awful.
That's because Ferris came out the box. Him and Julian came out the box with those donations. Appreciate y'all very much. Let's see who we got in here. Of course, Brandon Bazel. He's always one of the first ones. And I'm sorry, Ghost. 86 Ghost to be exact. What's going on, Danity? Appreciate you driving by. Finally making a stream. I know you've been busy. So, yes, hit that like button and subscribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm so active.
You saw it. Brandon got 2,800 points.
He ain't got no 2,800 points.
You know,
nah,
I don't know.
He ain't got no 2,800 points.
It don't even matter. All right. You know what? We're not going.
How could you say that?
What?
It matters a lot.
No, it don't matter. You have more than half a month to go to get these loyalty points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. So you know what? Let's not play around. Let's not spend 15 minutes like we normally do talking about nothing. Let's actually just jump in here and get this content going. Yes. I know you. And listen, we know you here. Even if you don't make it on a live, we know you hit that replay. We got you. Danity is one of the few supporters that supports everyone across the board, whether she is seen or heard.
Thank you, Danity.
We appreciate you. Like I said, listen, if she shows up to the meet and greet, we're going to have something special for her because she's always looking out, moderating.
Hey, we got something special for everybody. So, I don't know. We calm down with just throwing the budget all out of whack. All right. Let me just adding on. Okay, these are things that have to happen in the meetings with everyone.
I mean, this. Okay, that's fine.
Y'all love just going live off the hip and just telling nobody nothing, and then all of a sudden I gotta look up more stuff.
This is outside of the meet and greet, bro. This is something separate from that. It was just something. And I've said
a ticket to the Meg 2. Is that what you're referring to?
I don't even know if she wants to see the Meg 2.
Everybody wants to see the Meg 2, bro.
She says she in there like swimwear. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm sure you're not in there to want to see the Meg because that just does not look interesting.
Everyone wants. You don't want to see Jason Statham hunting down a prehistoric shark and using and holding a harpoon like a samurai sword. You don't want that?
No.
You don't want to see somebody say, "Oh, this is Meg proof," and then get eaten up?
No.
What's up, Yolanda?
What's going on, Yolanda? Is that what we're supposed to be doing the day after? Is that what the group's doing?
That's what I'm doing the day after. I don't know. I mean, y'all are free to do what you want.
Okay. That's right. Listen. That's right. That's Rodney's job in the group.
Gotta keep you humble, Danity.
What's going on, Chef? How you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, looking forward to that vegan burger.
Ooh, spoiler alert on that one. Not gonna be any vegan burgers.
They had vegan burgers on the menu.
Agree. Not on the menu that we're picking from. There will be vegan food. I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be vegan burgers.
That's all right, Chef. I'll treat you to a vegan burger. That's what we do, bro.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, going outside the plan.
First of all right. Listen, it's only gonna be what 3 people that eat vegan
Chef
food.
said he don't want to eat with you.
Ouch.
Yeah. It hurts when they hit you like that on the live, right?
It does.
But Caleb, you have
Caleb?
bad taste in movies, though, so it's not really. That's you're a DC fan, right?
Damn.
Oh, well.
That really did hurt though a little bit. What's going on, Jazzy? Appreciate you dropping by.
What's up, Jasmine?
Big Reg is in the house. What's good, everybody? It's not good. Chef just hurt my feelings like really bad. I was excited. I was like, yes, we're gonna get ahead.
I'm getting through to these people.
I'm making
these filthy meat eaters.
Right. I'm making a difference in this world.
You see how he said right? That's how he thinks of you.
No. I meant as far as making a difference.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen. I'm not one of those that's like, oh God, you killing animals, death to you all. I'm not one of those because.
Oh, for real.
Right. I
remember the way you reacted when I told you I killed a virtual animal, and it was not pretty.
Because it was a legendary ram. Like it was legendary. Like they don't come around that often.
They come around every time you turn on your Xbox, sir.
And you killed it just to wear it around town. Shame.
I gave everybody else a chance to see that ram. They wouldn't make that trip.
Okay. All right, let's jump into this content because here we go. Listen, 7 minutes that went by. Now we're under the gun to do this extremely, extremely fast.
Cool.
I told Brodney half an hour, and I'm sticking to my word.
That's right.
In case something happens, and we have to go
the first time ever.
Ouch. Hurtful.
Well, it seems that's the theme of the day.
Oh yeah, like y'all just, you know what? Won't be streaming tomorrow. I tell you that. I'll be licking my wounds. All right, first topic of the day is the team to beat in the AFC North.
Cincinnati. Yeah. Moving on. Topic number 2.
Would you like to elaborate on that, sir?
They went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. They went to the AFC Championship game this past year. They are the team to beat until further notice.
What about
until somebody beats them? They are the team to beat. Buffalo ain't in the North.
I know, but I'm just saying Buffalo went to before the AFC Championship. They may not be the team to beat in the AFC East.
They are the team to beat in the AFC East.
Some people looking at Miami.
Some people. I mean, some people say Pittsburgh's going to win this division, but we don't listen to them people, do we?
It's not some people. It's one person.
I feel like every Steelers fan says that.
Some of them are more realistic than others, and they know the truth. They know that Pittsburgh's not winning it. Do you think the Baltimore has a chance to win a division with?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm picking them to win the division, but I'm just saying that at this moment, the team to beat is Cincinnati. Like they've been a more successful team than the rest of the teams in that division recently. They are the team to beat until you beat them.
So to be the champ, you have to beat the champ.
Yeah, like Kansas City's the team to beat in the league, right?
That is true.
And I'm picking Baltimore to win the Super Bowl. But Kansas City is undoubtedly the team to beat.
Okay. Well, the team for me in the AFC North has to be the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ridiculous.
I was just asking why you felt that way. But you are absolutely correct. Like they have been in control of this division for 2 years, and they seem to be plugging holes. The only thing that I see now that may be one of their weaknesses, which really technically is not, is the running game. What are they going to do with Joe Mixon? Are they going to replace him? But theoretically, they don't even have to run the ball.
Yeah. How are you going to feel when they sign Dalvin Cook?
I'm going to be hurt.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so hurt.
I'm
going to really be hurt because that's going to hurt my fantasy team. So
it is.
All I went through to get Joe Mixon, like I went through a lot.
You went through a lot? Is that how that went down?
I went through a lot.
You sure I didn't go through a lot to make that happen?
You know how many times Caleb rejected me for Mixon?
100% of the time. He didn't agree to trade you, Joe Mixon. He agreed to a deal with me.
This is true.
And I got you, Joe Mixon, out of the kindness of my heart. And what did you do? You screwed me.
How did I screw you?
I mean, so many ways.
First of all, you got a lot out of that deal. Don't act like it was just
no. I did not.
You got nothing.
I lost a lot. I didn't say I got nothing. I said I didn't get a lot. and
I
I
got Joe
lost a
Mixon.
lot.
I got Joe Mixon, and he had his worst year.
I mean, listen, I can't. You want me to apologize for the people you choose to target, and that's just not gonna happen. All right. So,
Cincinnati's
like
not
I
getting
said,
that one.
topic 2. You don't burn 5 minutes on this one talking about we gotta move.
We got to
I
move.
answered. I tried to be fast. I answered this in 2 seconds.
Well, we don't have that many topics to talk about today, so we good.
Then 17 minutes sounds good to me.
That's right. Caleb was satisfied with the deal.
Yeah, I bet you were.
He got his Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Can you trade out loyalty points for what? Or can you trade them to someone else?
You can give them to somebody else.
I don't know about that, because what you're not going to do is not going to gang up and combine points.
Oh, you're saying the Ghost of Christmas Future on that one? That's what happened.
Oh, what you trading for? Favors?
Ew.
I didn't mean it like that.
How you mean it?
Anyway, so you don't think that the Cleveland Browns have any shot at taking the North?
I didn't say that. They have a small chance, but
Okay.
you asked who the team to beat is, and the team to beat is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay, I see. You just want to move on from this topic.
I said it immediately that I wanted to move on from that topic.
Gosh, like you're actually trying to.
Who cares about the AFC North? It's about the NFC South in here.
Why? Because anybody can win.
Who's the team to beat in the NFC South? That's why it's a better topic, Hendo. Okay?
This is true, because nobody wins that division twice in a row.
Damn right. And that's why Carolina's winning it this year, because they failed to do so last season.
They could be 7-10 and win a division. That don't mean too much of nothing.
Disrespectful.
No, I said could be.
Yeah, it's disrespectful to the division. That's what I'm saying.
This is disrespectful right here. Trading your points to him for a smile.
You ain't got no points, Brandon. Hit exclamation point points, and then we'll talk.
What's up, King Dan? King Dan says, go get Hopkins. Zay hurt already. What happened to Zay? I didn't see that.
He tweaked a hamstring or calf or something. Nothing happened to him. They said he'll be back next week at the latest.
Okay, so that's what they were talking about at the press conference. Because I was watching the press conference, not paying too much attention. I know that he said something about Gus Edwards being out, not ready, possibly.
They said he did not have any kind of setback with his knee, and he'll be good to go soon.
And we know what that means for John Harbaugh. Good to go soon means he'll be back mid-season.
Mm-hmm. And
he also said he didn't know anything about what was going on with J.K. Dobbins. That did not give me confidence that J.K. is going to be with the Ravens at the end of the season.
I was like, oh.
All right, he was like, J.K. He said he wanted to leave.
It was just like, what? J.K. only had 0 carries in the second half. I don't know about that. I got to look into that.
I got to check the stats, look at the film.
I wasn't on the sideline. I mean, I know you saw me, but I wasn't paying attention.
Facts. They also spoke about Laquan Treadwell. They said that he's picking up the offense, even though he just got here last night. Do you think he can make the team? So
no,
you don't.
Okay, well, yes, he can make the team.
I mean, you know what I mean.
It depends on how many wide receivers they're going to keep and if they bring in any more competition, right? Because if they're keeping 5 wide receivers, he can't make the team. Mm-hmm. If they're keeping 6 wide receivers, it's possible, but I think still unlikely.
All right. Danny says injuries already. Is Steve Saunders a consultant for the team now? I told y'all, just because Steve Saunders is left.
Every team has injuries, and then there's nothing wrong with him. Y'all are the most panic-stricken fan base I have ever seen.
Because injuries have derailed many a season.
And plus, you don't even know if this kid can play.
This is true. We think he can
play. Out here crying buckets because some dude you'd never seen on a football field tweaked a muscle and is going to sit out for a couple days. Man, grow the hell up.
Oh, so if your man Bryce Young tweaked something,
that's not even remotely comparable. But no, if he tweaks something and they said he's going to be out for a few days, I would not care.
His thrown shoulder?
If he tweaked it and is going to be out for a few days, I would not care.
Well, see, that's
if they said he's he's injured and he's going to miss the next however many months, that'd be something different. But he's going to be out a few days.
Now, okay, that would be fine coming from your organization. If somebody in your organization said, "Hey, he just rolled his ankle, something, he's going to be out for the next 3.5 days," I would be like, okay. I would say from your organization, I would be like, cool. But coming from my organization,
you sure?
Am I sure?
Because this is the same organization that played Cam for several years with a shoulder injury that wasn't healed and ruined his career. So you sure?
Right. You might be right. It's like we're mirror franchises. Like we just one of us does not learn from the other. Well, we don't learn from y'all because y'all made the mistakes first, and we just seem to be following in your footsteps.
Okay.
Am I lying?
I didn't say you were lying. It's just I don't know why you gotta be so personal.
I'm not.
Just all the time. Topic number 3.
Topic number 3. Topic number 3. It's the haterade.
Wow.
Yep. Since we didn't do it yesterday, we got to do it today. Haterade. And today's hater of the week is going to be not somebody that was necessarily hating on someone else. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a gentleman that was actually hating on himself and his NFL career. And his name is Antonio Callaway. That dude is hating on his own football career. I don't know what
Antonio do.
So you want to start from the beginning or just today?
No, today.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a half-hour show. No.
I'm sorry. He was cut today. He was cut because he was from the Cowboys.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was on the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was cut because he was driving around with no license. He got caught driving with no license. Not to mention when he was with Cleveland, he got caught driving. He got suspended. He got suspended for using PEDs. Then he got waived because he was missing meetings and practices. Then he got cut because I think he was driving under the influence. Then he went to the XFL and he came back with the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. And he's been with a bunch of teams. It's just like this dude does not want to make money. He cannot stay out his own way.
I think more accurately, he got cut from all those teams because he's not as good a receiver as everybody thought he was going to be. Because if he had some talent, he would not have been cut for these things.
University of Florida, you are correct. Wow. You are correct, my friend.
Who was the last Florida State wide receiver?
Once again, Hard Knocks. Did you know that?
Now I know how to get you to switch topics. That is valuable information.
What do you mean? Did you know that they're having problems finding a team to do the Hard Knocks?
What?
Yeah.
You mean that show that literally every team in the league says we hate doing that?
Except for Dallas. Wow. They seem to love the attention. But I think it's down to 4 teams. It's down to the Jets, Bears, Commanders, and Saints. And the Jets players have already voiced their opinion saying they didn't want to do it. But conversely,
of course they don't want to do it. They don't want everybody seeing, and themselves included, seeing how much of a weirdo Aaron Rodgers is and hear him talking bad about his teammates as soon as he gets there and derailing their season. But that is exactly what I want to see.
I do too. But did you know that today Coach Robert Saleh decided he was shutting down OTAs? He was like, "We're done."
I did see that. I was wondering why.
Well, the rumor is Aaron Rodgers didn't want to do it. So instead of saying, "Hey, Aaron, you sit out these next few OTAs," he just shut it down completely. He was like, "Hey, because we have the Hall of Fame game, since we got to come in an extra week earlier than everyone else, I'm going to give you time to spend with your family, friends, recuperate, and do all these other things." But a lot of people just really believe that it's because Aaron Rodgers didn't want to do it, and the coach didn't want to seem kind of weak.
That is going to be an absolute train wreck.
Yeah.
Absolute disaster in every way.
Yeah. But I want to see it. Like I want to see it up close.
Why it got to be trash, Reg? Why is it got to be like that?
Because they keep picking the same teams over and over. And it's a bunch of teams nobody really wants to see.
I mean, yeah, the Ravens were on there. Wow. That is facts.
Wow. Okay. All right. Cleveland.
Brian. Pittsburgh's the only team in that division that hasn't been on there. Why don't you make them do it?
Because
I mean, I know they have the rules on who can say, "No, I'm not doing it" and whatnot. Right. But
yeah,
go ahead and finish up that division.
Yeah. All right. Did you hear about the trouble
in the lottery? What trouble in Cleveland? I'm sorry.
Oh, apparently over the weekend, there has been a rash number of Cleveland Browns players getting robbed. Greg Newsome, Perion Winfrey were coming out of a club.
Oh.
You're the only one laughing. They were coming out of the club at 3:30 in the morning, and somebody came. 6 guys came, stuck them up, took their jewelry, their car. The day before, another guy got his car stolen. Dimitri Felton.
Mm-hmm.
His car got stolen too. Like, I don't. What's going on?
It is not funny, and I hope that they're all okay, and I hope they get their they find who did it and everything. But I was just laughing at the idea of criminals saying let's band together and target NFL players, and they're like, who better than the Browns? Joe Burrow and them are right down the road, right? I don't. That's all right though. No, that sucks.
That's because the Bengals are actually focused on practice and getting better.
Okay.
The Browns are out partying, the Browns being the Browns, but hopefully, there's some nice cars and some nice jewelry. Hopefully they find the assailants that did it. And this may be a cautionary tale. And I'm not saying that you have to live in a bubble or you have to kind of shelter yourself, but when you reach a certain stature, you just can't go down the block. You can't go to Norma Jeans and hang out and do the things that you used to do because there's people waiting on you, especially if they see you there week after week.
And you know what places you shouldn't be going. And if you choose to go anyway, you kind of get what you get. Chad Ochocinco already told you what it was, man. He said, get some fake jewelry to wear out. Because you probably lost $500,000-$600,000 worth of jewelry,
right.
And Chad lost some piece of plastic.
So it cost him about $5-$10. Yeah, I mean that is why Plexico had his gun, but he did more damage to himself.
No, I don't think that's why he had his gun in the club. I think he had his gun in the club because he's a moron.
Both things can be true at the same time. Both things can be true.
Listen, the number of people who actually carry guns for personal protection, I could probably count on Jason Pierre-Paul's hand, right? Like, people do it because they like guns.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fascination with that. I don't get it. All right, moving on. Now we'll move to the NBA. Kyrie being Kyrie. Out of nowhere, Kyrie gets bored. He just decides he must talk to the media and throw narratives out there, I guess, to keep his name up. So now he says he wants LeBron James to come to Dallas to come play with him, even though he's not technically signed to Dallas. What do you make of this?
It's not to keep his name out there. They said, Dallas had been interested in making an offer for LeBron before they made their series of trades. He's trying to, he's doing. Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, but there's a one episode where one of the main guys, Dennis, was telling the other was how he gets women, right? He had the Dennis system. Mm-hmm. And number one is what Kyrie's doing right now, demonstrating value. And he's trying to show Dallas, hey, I can get you LeBron James. You better give me the money. Because they're not going to pay him unless he can bring LeBron James in, right? If he can bring LeBron James in, he gets that contract he's looking for. If and when he can't, they're going to tell him it's time to move on.
Okay. What if he's trying to set something up for another team, though?
No, he said in Dallas.
I know what he said, but sometimes people aren't straightforward in what they're saying. And LeBron don't just let people just shut. Well, yeah, he do. He loves attention, so
wow.
He loves keeping his name out in the media.
Yeah, not like that Steph Curry.
And he likes to keep quiet.
And every other goddamn commercial.
Endorsements are one thing.
Not that Steph Curry getting airtime off his daughter. Not that Steph Curry, whose wife is out there doing reality shows.
I can't control what Aisha does.
Oh yeah,
she has her own business. She has her own brand.
Mm-hmm.
What's Steph supposed to do? Be like, no, don't do it.
I don't see LeBron's wife doing it, but whatever though.
Different people.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, different people.
And one's husband is very rich, and one's husband is a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I can't believe you try to put them on separate levels there. That's weird.
I mean, I'm not trying to put them on separate levels, but
Sounds like what
I'm
you're
just saying, but different people had different aspirations.
saying.
Some women are satisfied where they at, and some women don't feel fulfilled and want to do their own thing. Or some women just like, hey, I'm bored. Let me do something.
And then some women are like, damn, my midget husband told me I better go out here and drum up some media attention. But that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there.
You're so disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful at all.
Calling somebody a midget husband.
I mean, relative to other NBA players, obviously he's very tall. So okay, it's okay.
All right, moving on.
Wow.
Should the Nuggets be nervous? Should they be worried about the Game 2 loss that they had to the Miami Heat on Sunday?
No. Why would they be nervous? I
mean, that's the narrative that's trying to be spun, is that the Coach Spoelstra has figured out the Nuggets and they know what to do now, and they're just the Cinderella team that's destined to win the NBA championship.
That sounds very familiar to what we all said about the Lakers after the first game. When in reality, it was just that Denver had a bad stretch and then they beat LA the next three, right? Denver had a bad night. Right. Jokic had 4 assists because, the rest of them weren't hitting their shots. And I imagine they're going to win the next 3.
We can hope. But, okay, so what do you think about this narrative? Part of the problem that they said was Michael Porter Jr. They said he got disinterested in the game because they weren't giving him the ball. Under normal circumstances, I can understand this narrative, but you are playing for an NBA title. Should that not be motivation enough to stay ready?
Danny seems like she's way behind. But
Danny paused and going to get something to eat and coming back.
Listen, Danny, look at the chats around you.
Check the temperature of the room.
Yeah, no, I would not be worried at all if I were Denver. Because, not only are your players going to make their shots, I would not expect Miami to continue to play that way.
Right. Oh, man, listen, Miami is shooting lights out, and I don't expect them to do that. I don't expect Bam Adebayo to do that consistently for the rest of the series. Strus, I don't know what's wrong with Caleb Martin. Like, I don't, up or down.
He's Caleb Martin again.
Okay, appreciate you. You still work. Listen, don't let Brodney do that to you. I appreciate you being here.
It's
unlike
6:40.
You don't know what time she goes into work to know what
That's
time.
That's what I asked. What you doing?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, 28:53. Let's go ahead and hit them outros.
Okay.
The look on your face says not okay.
All right, Brodney.
I'm about to do something else.
Okay, Brodney. Hit him with the outro, bro. Let him go. Half an hour. I told y'all. This is what we're doing today.
This feels like a trap, but all right. You can find me on Lunch Break Hot Take every Wednesday. We do the LBHT show at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by the Overtime show for patrons. You can also find me on Ring Kings podcast with my brother Jose and our friend OTR Mike. We put out episodes throughout the week as needed. And then we stream after big events. This weekend, we've got Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez fighting, along with Xander Zayas on the undercard. So that's going to be a great event. We'll probably be streaming after that. And of course, you can also find me August 4th at Bus Boys and Poets in Columbia, Maryland at the Roundup meet and greet. There's going to be free food, free drinks, music. There's going to be prizes given away. There's going to be goodie bags. There's going to be OTR Mike. There's going to be Coach Evans. There's going to be Chris Just Joking. There's going to be my brother Jose. There's going to be myself and Hendo. And a few other people. Anybody who went to the Eventbrite link and got their tickets. So it's going to be a fun time.
Really fun time. A lot funner than this because it's going to be a lot longer. A lot longer. 7 to 9:30?
7 to 9:30, yes.
Yeah.
And this was a fantastic time. What do you mean?
Yes. What's up, Flock Nation? What's going on, DJ? How you feeling? Yeah, unfortunately, we about to get out of here. I told Brodney 30 minutes, and 30 minutes it is. Will we be back tomorrow? I don't know. Will we, Brodney? Are we coming back tomorrow? You think there's
Probably
anything
not, though.
newsworthy for us to probably be streaming? Oh
Probably
no,
not.
tomorrow's the game, and we got lunch break hot take tomorrow,
That's
so
right.
we still might do it.
We might not at all.